So this is actually really funny. In our last fine-tune Friday, we fine-tuned GPT-OSS 20B to generate rap lyrics just like Eminem. You can find the link up here. But we got so caught up in the details of how to fine-tune GPT-OSS that we completely forgot to show results. So in this short video, here are the results from that fine-tune Friday.
So we did a bit of data pre-processing to collect all of these prompts and all of real-world lyrics from Eminem. And then we also cleaned half of the lyrics and kept half of the lyrics explicit. So if you look at some of these prompts, it's like Eminem song about chaotic hype call, write a song in the style of Eminem about a love toxic relationship, and then slash make it explicit. So I wanted to see one, since GPT-OSS is an open source model and they did put a lot of guardrails around it, if we could get some of those guardrails off and make it rep. And then two, could we do it a clean version and an explicit version? And all the clean versions, I took an LLM and like ran the lyrics through the LLM and said, replace all of the bad words with like buddy or pal or something like that. Um, so let's demo this one real quick and try not to get too into explicit territory because we have that explicit or non-explicit flag. So once your model's done fine-tuning in Oxen, you can just like deploy it to a chat UI. And I'm just going to start with maybe that one's maybe some banter for a mixtape. See what happens. Cool. So if you know Eminem, he sometimes has like these in between the songs. He'll just like banter with his producer. So that's looking pretty coherent, pretty good. Let's try an actual song without the explicit half. So channel Eminem and write a song centered on gangster rap wars and rivals. Cool. Off the top, it does just look like there's no swear words in here yet. So it is, oh, no, there is one in here. So our explicit or not explicit filter may not be filtering everything, but this is cool to see that we actually got it to do something that the base model couldn't do. Just to give you guys reference, if you weren't here last week, the base model, if you say like, write an Eminem song called Stan about an obsessed fan. Did I spell that right? Wrong. Obsessed fan, make it explicit. The base model does do it, but it doesn't do the explicit half. And sometimes it actually just like refuses to do that. So we'll do one more just to see if the explicit flag works. Yeah, it definitely works. We probably won't read all of that, but just to give you a sense that like you can fine tune new behavior into these models. And this one specifically, we had to run a bunch of experiments to get it to work well. A lot of these were like kind of hovering around 50% accuracy. And the setting that worked really well was we did a full fine tune of the weights, so not doing a LoRa. We bumped the learning rate up to e to the -4 and just 1 here. And then sequence length 4096 and ran it for 2 epochs over this data set and finally got it to get a pretty high accuracy. So if you missed it last week, there was a quick demo of how well it worked.
Now, if you want to know how we fine-tune GPT-OSS 20B, click the link right here and enjoy the fine-tune Friday. Thanks for watching.